is it possible?
Hey, what's up, YouTube, New York Mets fans? I stand with fans and followers and my health members and subscribers. This is your Health by leader, Maggie Negan, the walking and finger 27. How's everyone doing today? So, you already know what today's title video is, right? Yep, the Mets are falling apart. And I'm going to do a rant about this because I want to give a great shout out to a great friend of mine who's a fellow subscriber of mine who has been on my content for so how long exactly? I guess I give props to him for being a great fan. And his name is MB Games Boy 2.0. So big quick shout out to him. He's a great friend of mine. I want to say thank him for giving me this chance to do this incredible rant about what is going on with my beloved team, the New York Mets. And if you guys don't notice that I've been doing these quick videos on my YouTube channel where I mostly film Edwin Diaz's great opening number where he has the trumpets, and of course I mostly film here and there of um my team doing their opening statements or their closing statements at the end of the game. You probably seen throughout the channel because if you haven't done so, have a look and I'll show you guys down the link description of how the quality of each angle I tend to film every sequence of the game. But other than that, you guys, today's video I'm going to be discussing on how David Stearns, the general manager of the New York Mets, is technically ruining the Mets' chances of getting to the World Series, and I'll be discussing throughout the rant of how I feel about this outlook for the Mets' future of 2026. So let's talk about it. Before do you guys if you guys really enjoy this video, don't to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, as well, please check the description down below to follow my social media platforms. As well, check out Kime Kennedy, guys. Please check out his latest videos on his live stream. And of course, please check out his wonderful and incredible talented AI music that he's been working on. It's very creative, it's very unique. He wrote the lyrics himself. And plus, please check out his literary book that's wanting to get published, and it's called The Red Sky Violin. He's currently looking for a literary agent. If you guys know any literary agents around your area, please give Kaim a contact. I'll leave his email down in the description below as well as his channel. So please comment a legit literary agent to get Kaim's book, The Red Sky Violin published. Alright, because he really worked hard on it, and hopefully you guys can give him a literary agent and big shout out. Alright, so good luck, Kaim. You got this. Alright. So let's get back to the Mets, shall we? So, according to Stephen Cohen, who I met personally back in 2024 or around this year, right? He put out this statement just now on X, by the way. He says this, right? Mets fans everywhere, I owe you an apology. You did your part by showing up and still supporting the team. We didn't do our part. We will do a post mortem and figure out the obvious and less obvious reasons why the team didn't perform up to your and my expectations. We are feeling raw emotions today. I know how much time and effort we have put in this team. The result was unacceptable. Your emotions tell me how much you care and continue to motivate the organization to do better. Thank you to the best fans in sports. Yada yada yada. That's all we get, and we get a stupid ass apology. I'm gonna be frank, you guys. This apology doesn't mean nothing to me as a New York Mets fan, it's just, I hate to say it, I'm not trying to put Stephen Cohen on the spot, but you had every right to get Diaz, Nimmo, and Alonso back. You had every time, and to be frank about it, you had to had this guy from Milwaukee, this Stearns guy, this Howard, this stupid ass David Stearns guy, whatever his name is, right? Like, look at his face. He's like a punchable face that you want to freaking throw punches at. That's how angry you want to throw eggs and tomatoes at this guy. Because, no offense, sir, but you had to do everything possible to get, our favorite players back in the game. You understand? And you just realize this now? Like, seriously? Like, you're waiting till now to owe an apology. Like, who wrote this? An AI, ChatGPT kind of garbage? Or you wrote in your own words how you're sorry? You're freaking sorry? How the team fell apart? How we didn't make it to the playoffs? How we didn't make it to the World Series? You're sorry? And that the fact that we lost our favorite closer, Diaz, to the freaking idiot other team to the West Coast, the Los Angeles Dodgers or wherever the hell they're from. Like, seriously, like, I don't give two shits. I don't really care. I'm sorry to curse you guys. I not tend to curse on my videos more often, but this is why I get. This is why I get really agitated. You understand? You're sorry. You're freaking sorry. We lost three of our beloved fan favorite players. Sorry, And you're telling me you're sorry? Seriously? You decided to get Diaz to the LA Dodgers like no tomorrow, like hey, like take it or leave it, right? And then you give Nimmo to the Texas Rangers. Oh, that's a shock. And now you give up Alonso to the freaking Baltimore Orioles. Great, that's freaking wonderful. That's just fantastic. What else is new? What else we can pile on this fucking piece of shit of all this kind of garbage? Honestly, this is really getting on my fucking nerves. I can't take it no more, you guys. I really cannot. Little by little, the team is like deteriorating. You understand? You guys, how it's like nail on the chalk, but it's like when you hear the nails, how the scratching it pierces your ear, and you're like go deaf by it. It's just freaking annoying. That's how I feel. That's how it freaking feels. And David Stern's like, he's like, I don't want to talk about Diaz or Nimmo or Alonso. I'm just pitching pennies. I'm just worried about the stupid ass casino that's across the street of the city field. I don't care. I don't freaking care. You're gonna ruin the fan base, right? You're already like nitpicking little things, you stupid idiot. I swear to God, it just makes things worse. You understand? I've been a Mets fan my entire life, but just to think about it, I don't want to freaking go to any game no more. I am really that annoyed because look, I highly doubt that any New York Mets fan is going to opening day, like next year. I highly doubt it. You understand? That this is like the worst mistake that freaking David Stearns ever made. Oh, let's replace Nemo to this guy named Marcus Semen or Seaman or whatever the hell his name is. I don't really care who he is. He's not getting a welcome from me, that's for sure. Right? Oh hell no to that. And Diaz, oh no, no, he's not going the welcome that we're getting from this idiot who's a new player, who's a new closer for the New York Mets. He's not gonna get a welcome either. You know how many bulls is going to be across City Field? Yeah, it's going to be a full house of angry Mets fans, including myself and my dad. Oh, there's going to be very angry. And I don't know who's going to be replace Alonso in first place. I highly doubt it. You understand? It's probably either McNeil or Vientos, and they don't have the qualifications. What did freaking David Stearns ever thinking? Like, coño, like, it just aggravates the hell out of me. You understand how angry I am, you guys? You can hear it in my voice, how pissed off I am. Now everyone is so mad, and it's all over TikTok. I'm seeing it through, every page there is, and it's really, really upsetting. It really freaking is. You understand? It really does. When I feel like it's just squeezing every inch of my body, how angry I can get. You understand? How pathetic it is. And people can agree that it could be blamed from the casino, it could be Stearns, it could be anybody, it could be the entire organization, but it's like falling apart as it is. You understand? And what makes things worse is how everyone is going to be deteriorating, how everyone's going to fade away little by little, because the fan base for the New York Mets is going to be gone. It's going to be like when Thanos decided to do the iconic snap, right? You remember? The whole thing where Thanos decided to wipe out humanity for some reason and leave the rest behind? Yeah, that's going to be like that. There'll be no fan base, no marketing, no merchandise, none of it. I'm being honest. That's how upsetting it is. And people probably are trolling my comments, saying like, you see, you got what you deserve." What morons are you? You think you're that slick? You thinking that we deserve to be getting laughed at? Like screw you. I'm sorry, but you don't deserve to be trolling at us because you think that you want the stupid ass rings, you want all that garbage. Good for you. I'm sorry to say this, but I don't care, to be honest. I don't care how many rings you got. I don't care, what publicity you got or what, advertisement you got paid to be in Nike or in Balance, sneaker company. I could care two shits. I don't really care. You understand? It's just a sport. It's just hitting balls and catching balls. I don't give a flying shit. I don't really care. You want to think you're, oh, look at me. I can hit so many home runs. I can, like, throw better mileage in the freaking strike zone. I can make the umpire so angry or something, you know? You know who's cocky in all games? And I'm being honest, I could list so many. I could list so many people in the baseball MLB, you know, teams who are cocky, and LA's one of them. All right, I may have some friends over there, but hell, like it's just freaking annoying. You know, you got your rings, good freaking you. I don't really give two shits, LA. I really don't. Your state is not perfect. My state's not even perfect. I'm being honest. I hate living in my state. I really do. Not just because of my team, but otherwise, I hate living here. I really do. You think I love living here? Yeah, I'm living the paradise where I'm seeing my team fall apart as it is. Yeah, I'm really happy that my team decided to be transferred to something else, like a piece of garbage, like left and right. Thank you for asking. That's how angry I am. You understand? Oh, just because you have Otani. Oh my god, you got freaking Otani. The stupid ass Japanese player. Oh my god. He's the youngest or whatever. I don't give a flying shit what he is or how old he is. His translator had a gambling problem. He has history. Whatever. You understand? Oh, you get freaking World Series championships. We won a lot of World Series. I don't give a flying shit. Okay, good for you. You can wave all your flag, you can show off your stupid ass rings and all this BS. I don't care. You guys are in the flames anyway. I don't really care. You understand? Have a good time with Diaz. You deserve it. Whatever. I don't really care anymore. I lost my care a long time ago. You understand? Just rip my heart out and stomp on it or make it like broken a million pieces because it's been broken too many times already. And heck, it's already ruined as it is for the holidays. It's already ruined for Christmas because you know what I got for Christmas? All this BS. Yup, all this bag of BS because freaking David Stern thinking that his idea was to change the Mets. Ha! Wow, you're such a effing moron, Stearns. You really make us Mets fans really happy that you want to change the outlook of the Mets. And you only care. You think in your mind you think, oh, I only care about his winning. We can make it to the World Series. Are you a freaking dumbass? Honestly, are you that stupid and idiotic? You understand? I don't really care if we ever make it to even in the playoffs. That's what I'm worried about. You understand? Instead of worrying about how to manage the team, you let our favorite players walk, free agents. Yeah, it's not all about pinching pennies or how much money I spend. It's about how long these players can last. Like heck, you decide to have Marcus Semen, whoever the hell this guy is, being the replacement for Nemo because you didn't know how old he is. This idiot is freaking 37 years old and Nemo's 32, going to be 33 soon. Like, seriously, you see the age difference? I'm highly doubt it has to do with age. And also the stupid idea of building a freaking casino like coño muta peña. I swear to God, like, this is so aggravating. That stupid casino. You really want a freaking casino that badly. That's probably what it's all about. That stupid idiotic casino to lure people in. It could get any freaking worse. You can't make this crap up, you guys. I can't stand it. It makes my blood pressure boil. I swear to God. It just has to do with that stupid casino. It's about to lure people in from all around the world to gamble their money away. That is the whole freaking point. And freaking Cohen's apology. Oh, that's like a nail in the freaking coffin. Your apology, I'm sorry to say this, sir. I'm sorry. But your apology is just wiping freaking David Stern's behind. You're just covering his butt every time. You're sorry. You're just this. You're that. You just didn't know what to do with the team. Have some freaking balls, man. Just freaking tell freaking Stearns, right, to get them back. Get better years. You could have a chance to tell Diaz, like, look, do you want 3 years, 5 years, or even 10 years? Like Conyer, like why is it that freaking difficult to manage the years? You gotta at least make a great settlement here. No, you don't want to do that. You just, huh? What? I don't know what to do. Should I do something? Should I crawl into a field position all day long like a freaking idiot? Is any fans coming? Huh? I guess not. No. No, no. Of course not. Who is gonna see a bunch of players, you know, going from going up like a freaking roller coaster? It goes great for the past few years, and then we suck for the past more than a couple of years down the road. They get better in training during spring training in mid January, right? And then when summer comes on, they do better, they go better, and then when fall comes, they go down the rabbit hole. That's what happened. Yeah, that's how it happened. We go great and successful. We won a couple games, like maybe 25 games, right down the road, right? We go to freaking Tampa or to Miami, and then we go directly to the other part of the East Coast, the freaking Phillies, and all the this and then that. And then once we get to the playoffs, and we had to face Diaz in the future, yeah, that's great. Let's meet our opponent team. That's just wonderful. That's just brilliant in Stern's mind. Like, oh God, I can't stand it, man. It's another win for the stupid ass Dodgers, man. Like, going, like I want to, so many things in my head that I feel like I'm gonna explode. I can't take it no more. Oh my God, gotta breathe, Maggie. Gotta breathe because I'm just so out of it. I'm just can't take it no more. Because for any Mets fan that's watching the video, I don't tend to get this angry, but this is just too much for me. I think I should take a break on watching anything relating to my team nowadays because I'm just this close into snapping something off, and I'd be like ripping books left and right, and you don't want to see me that mad. I really don't want you to see how angry I can get because this whole thing, what's happening to my team, is falling apart. Like everyone on X, Instagram, everyone that's talking about the Mets has fallen apart. And if you guys are not familiar, like I said at the beginning, of how I am a huge Mets fan, like I tend to go through every Mets game with my dad every single year. But since this catastrophe, this disaster that's happening for next year, I don't know if I want to go at all. Like, what's the point? It's like in My Cousin Vinny, how Joe Pesci said, what else we can pile on? Any more shit we can pile on? Is it possible? I'm just being honest. That's how it is. That's how it freaking is. You know? We lost three favorites. Alright? Three. You see this? One, two, three. Three players. Alright? We lost Diaz, we lost Nemo, and we lost Alonso. Okay? The only people we have left over is Soto. We have left over Tyrone Taylor, McNeil, Beatty, alright, Semin, and whatever players is left over is like a piece of garbage team. I'm sorry. We already have Lindor, right? So much for the, brotherhood of having Lindor and Lonzo being brothers for life, right? BFFs, right? Right, Stern? This is what you wanted, right? You want to like hurt kids' feelings when their favorite player like Alonzo or Nemo or even Diaz. So much for the iconic trumpets method. Thanks a lot, Stern. You really ruined the fan base. Yeah. That's what you get. Freaking idiot. But other than that, you guys, if you guys are New York Mets fans, let me know in the comment section below what do you think of my rant. I do apologize for my cursing, my profanity on this. I'm sorry, YouTube, but I just am really angry. I don't want to get demonetized or get really, in trouble by YouTube, but just to let you guys know how I feel, I am just upset. Alright? I don't want to be censored by how I speak. I just speak my mind and it's the honest truth. But overall, please let me know in the comment section how you feel, my New York Mets fans, about the disastrous idea what freaking David Stearns is doing. And plus, let me know in the comment section what you guys think of Stephen Cohen's apology. Right? Like, have a look. I'll leave the, either the link or you guys can look at the image that I posted. This is coming from X, by the way. This is from Stephen Collins' Twitter page, by the way. Alright? So, I'm sorry for anyone that's, has to deal with me ranting. I'm not usually this angry on this channel, but I gotta do this anyway because I gotta let this out of my system and just tell you guys how I really feel as a New York Mets fan because I'm really mad. Alright? But again, you guys, I don't wish anything harm on anybody. I don't wish any violence towards David Stearns or anybody like that. I just am very disappointed because he just pinching pennies. That's not me doing anything harm to him. I just think that he just become a cheap idiot. That's what he is. He just worried about the stupid idiot casino, alright? But other than that, you guys, again, thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, if you guys really enjoyed this, don't to like, share, and subscribe. And of course, don't forget to follow my social media platforms as well as check out Kaim Kindred. And of course, stay tuned for my upcoming video and my newest intro for next year. Alright? So I don't want to give anything away. My new intro is going to be very epic, and hopefully, I'll be working on more videos relating to movies, TV shows, daily vlogs, and so much more. All right, in the near future of 2026. So stay tuned for that. And hopefully, as well, I'll be attending new conventions. I'll be hoping to do like in the future, like do some meetups, fan autographs. I'll be doing more comic strips, and of course, hopefully I can also work on a Patreon, and maybe I can ask one of my friends to give me some tips on Patreon. Alright, so stay tuned for that. And hopefully in the near future as well, I am going to celebrate my 33rd birthday. Can you believe that? Next year is my 33rd birthday. Can't believe it. I'm just surprised I'm getting old that fast, but not old enough, because to be honest with you, I'm getting too old for me getting angry and having my high blood pressure reaching up the roof, that's for sure. And I'm gonna just keep on striving, keep living life, and just, keep on moving forward. Alright? But other than that, you guys, I will say I love you guys. I hope you guys really enjoy this video. Alright? So this is your Hellfire leader, Megan Egan, the Walking Dead Fangirl 27 signing off. See you guys next video. Peace out, you guys. See you next video.